All right, Jules, it's unsolicited advice time again. This time for our buddy Roberto Mancini.
Oh, Roberto, I know you're
Italy.
listening.
We've talked a lot about all the young players that they have and this more attacking intent. We have some very old players at the back. We know the formation. It's going to be 4-3-3.
Yeah.
That's what he's played throughout. Gigio Donnarumma is going to play in goal, unless the whole fact that he doesn't have that he's unemployed and everything, unless this all gets to him.
Yeah.
In which case, I would assume it would be Sirigu, who didn't have a bad season on a terrible team. At the back, starting in central defense, we saw Bonucci and Chiellini.
I would say please Gab, say something, but you know they will start, right?
I don't know, man. I almost wonder if maybe like they didn't want to, like he didn't go out and start them in the last friendly to kind of highlight some deficiencies they may have, to give them an excuse to play the others.
Imagine.
Look, I think if Italy gets to the final, I don't see how these two guys are going to start every game between injuries, suspension, performances. On paper, he has Acerbi, who I think had a great season at Lazio, who provides a lot of the same qualities.
And
he's
Bastoni.
got Bastoni, obviously.
Yeah.
He has Rafael Toloi from Atalanta, who's very versatile. He's got to go and show leadership. And I think we might see a lot of rotation of center backs. Let's not forget, Bonucci missed out basically the last month of the season for Juve. Mm-hmm. You know, he was kept out of side by De Ligt and by Chiellini. So your choice, though, would be Acerbi Bastoni?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I would love it. Also, I just think they're more proactive in the way they play. They don't play too deep. I don't know.
They're better. I mean, Bonucci's good on the ball, and Chiellini's not particularly good on the. I don't know. It is definitely, I think, an issue for this Italy side, and unusually because it's not an issue we've had before. Your fullbacks, it's straight choices either side. On the right, Florenzi or Di Lorenzo.
So, yeah.
I would go with Di Lorenzo personally because I think he's a better defender.
Yeah.
And on the left, it's Spinazzola or Emerson.
But Spinazzola has to play, and also he did well with Roma for you know.
Yeah, Spinazzola played as a wing back for Roma. Obviously, defensively he's not great, but then again, it's not like Emerson is a shutdown left back.
No,
he hardly played for Chelsea this season, although he did score in the Champions League.
He did.
In midfield.
Now we're talking.
All right, you got to pick your three. Let's hear you.
So Jorginho as the holding midfielder, I think that's a given for the way you build the play, the way he plays under pressure, all of that. Great. And then your other two would be, one has to be Barella, who is, the new king. And the other one, even if he's injured and even if we're not sure completely about when he can play, has to be Marco.
I knew you were going to choose the adopted Paris boy.
Of course.
What I would say is I think a lot depends on the situation. I think Manuel Locatelli can do many of the same things that Jorginho does. I'd love to see him. I'd love to see him in the mix. Pellegrini as well from Roma, a guy so much energy. I just love the fact that all these guys, they're all willing to take responsibility. You can only play three at them at a time.
Yeah.
But it also means that when you do pick up injuries and suspensions, I don't think you're going to be affected as much. I think a lot's going to depend on how fit Verratti is going into the tournament. That is always a question mark with him. Up front, good. Now you can go and diss Ciro Immobile again. So the center forward position is the age-old issue with Italy. Ciro Immobile, I think he scored 12 goals for the national team, I think, in 45-odd games. Not a good return.
No.
But he scored a gazillion goals in Serie A. He scored 36 goals.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. This is his team with a manager that he knows, that he trains with every day. Do you see what I mean? Lazio is a team built around him. Right. This is not a team built around him either.
But he still built a team that's built to set up chances for the center forward.
Yeah, I know.
And he misses many chances when he plays for Italy. And this is what sticks out in people's minds.
Yeah. I love Ciro. I want Ciro to do well. It's just that if the goals don't come from him or from Belotti or Raspadori, where are they coming from? Does that mean Insigne and Chiesa, who we suspect are the two main contenders to play right and left? That's extra pressure on them to not just create, not be part of the creativity of the team, but also part of the finishing side of the team.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Berardi as well, because I think Mancini really likes him, really likes his personality. I think he could be in that front, in the sort of wide rotation in the front three with with Chiesa and Insigne, it's obviously Chiesa is the value added going forward in the
Such a
front
great
three.
season as well.
Insigne blows hot and cold, but when he's hot, he's really hot.
Really hot.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you still start Immobile, though, ahead of Belotti?
Yeah.
And
Because he's a streaky striker, like you said. If he scores on the first game, you can easily see him scoring a goal in each of the group stages games, and then in the last 16, and then you just don't know. It's another Toto Schilacci or another Paolo Rossi or another, like, I don't know.
maybe that man can be the poor man's Aguero, Jack Raspadori. Look out for him.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.